Hello everybody, Dreamer, and today we're looking at Tribes of Midgard. This game has absolutely shocked me. I saw it on sale about a week ago, and I almost bought it, but I was like, I looked at one video on it, and the video was for like a year-old version, and the review wasn't really all that good. And there's actually a lot of reviews from about a year ago when the game first came out in early access, and the quality was kind of on the low end. I did see a review more recently on it, and the guy had nothing but praise. So I was like, you know what? It's $7. It's still on sale. Even not on sale, it's only $20. It's well worth that $20 price tag. I can tell you that now. For as much game as you get here, easily worth the money. Anyone knows me, they know I judge a game's quality based on how many hours I can spend and enjoy myself, not have to force myself per dollar spent. So in this review I spent about $7 on it, so if I can get 7 hours of content out of it, then I got my money's worth out of it. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a lot more than that out of this game. So let's delve into the game real quick. Now I will say the settings are really lacking. I really wish there was a way to remap these key bindings. I don't know why there's not. It seems that's kind of a guaranteed thing, but oh well. Not a huge deal. The controls aren't horrible. It's just I like flexibility, and I think we should have a little bit of say in that. But anyways, now we got the store. This is how they make additional cash. I will say the seasons that come out for this game are absolutely free. You don't have to worry about spending any money on them. So I thought that was really cool. You would think they would charge for like a battle pass, but they don't. So in fact, you can actually earn these little coins. The top right there, you'll see these coins, which I've already claimed for today. But you get a little bit more each day as you claim them. Plus, you get some from doing not the daily challenges, but the weekly and the event challenge. You get quite a bit for the event challenge. But yeah, so and as far as like what you can purchase, you know, you've got different character cosmetics, different skins, different hair colors, quite a bit. Ooh, sorry, I'm messing up here. Quite a bit here, honestly. Okay, we just move over like this. Cool. So there's different faces, hairstyles, facial hairs, hair dyes, and then portraits. A lot of these can be bought with the golden horns, which those can be acquired by just playing the game. And we got your accessories, things like pets, different mounts. Yeah, mounts, pets, loot chests. So that's kind of interesting. Is that a loot chest? I thought that was like a death stone thing. I mean, it is a tombstone, but I thought that was for when you died, but it's not. Anyhow, equipment. We got different cool skins for the equipment that you can pick up. Lots of different stuff. So that's cool. A lot of it, yeah, can be earned through the coins. Some of them can be with the gold horns. You do earn those coins as you play the game, so there is a way of grinding everything for free. It's going to take you a lot longer to get this without spending money. That being said, as much game as you get, and the fact that they give you the season passes for free, I mean, they gotta make like $20. That's really cheap for the actual game itself. So honestly, I think it's fair. It's just skins. So if you want to, you know, shoot out some extra money toward the developers, then I mean, by all means, I think the game's worth it. So now we go to customization. This is where you can equip things that you've picked up, different skins, emotes, hairstyles. These are the accessories. So these are starting kits. Highly recommend the villager starter kit. I do have an archer one. Technically, I guess that one would be a little bit better, but I prefer having a sword and shield over a bow. I'm not a big fan of the ranged combat in this game, to be honest with you. Let's see, those accessories. Weapon cosmetics. I've earned these gold ones for free through the season. Got everything here but the helmets. And that all goes into these challenges. So, like me, I'm missing the helmets. Of course, the other weapons, but I'm missing the helmet. Right here's 100 of those coins by spending 100,000 souls. Okay, we'll get into that in a little bit. So here's some more. Where's the helmet at? Valhalla can wait. Deliver the final blow to defeat an ancient in saga mode. Guess I haven't done that yet. But yeah, all these different challenges you can complete. Survival challenge, saga challenges, which gives you those coins, and then class challenges, which I've already unlocked one challenge. The warrior deliver a final blow to 10 Jotunars in saga mode. Interesting. But there are quite a bit of different classes. We'll go over that in a little bit. But I unlocked Guardian by defeating 3 of the big giant dudes. So I guess we can go into classes now. There is Warrior, Ranger, Guardian, and Seer. I believe they can morph into Berserker, Hunter, Sentinel, Warden. I don't know if these are different classes or if they're an extension. I'm pretty sure they're just an extension. If that is the case, then there's 4 classes in total. Seer seems to be a little bit more difficult to get. I have yet to see this Bifrost. And I have to do that 5 times. Like I said, getting the Guardian wasn't too bad. I just had to kill 3 of the Jotunar giant dudes. I know I'm butchering the name there. But they all have their different skill trees, and when you start a game, the first time you level up, you spend a skill point to pick one of these trees. So Warriors, typically a lot more melee focused. They specialize in swords, hammers, and axes. And they've got a bunch of other slews, but they're mostly just like melee DPS warrior type thing. Ranger, obviously, it's going to be ranged, but they do have access to spears, swords, and then of course bows. And then Guardian can swords, axes, and of course shields is a big one for them. Yeah, they're the tanky ones. They're the ones that can pull aggro, hold aggro, keep people from running. So Guardians are really, really, really important in group content. And then Seers look like to be healers, buffers, debuffers, things like that. More of a mage type. Too bad I can't look at their skill tree, or we would take a look at it. So definitely seems to be team oriented. So when you play multiplayer, you'll definitely want like a Guardian to be the tank, a Seer to be the healer, and of course you get your GPSs. So I think that's really, really cool. Now I want to preface this: every class can use every weapon. It's just you're gonna want that 20% extra damage. So like I wouldn't really want to use a bow on the warrior per se, because they don't have 20% extra damage nodes for the bow. That could change with Berserker. I doubt it. I think Berserker might give the ability to use a hammer. Yeah, Hammer Mastery. I can see it in the bottom right there. So it does unlock the hammer. This one unlocks as the axe. I don't exactly understand what that one does. This one is sword, axe, hammer, bow. Very versatile class. But yeah. And then you got recipes you can unlock, journals you can fill. Here's the gold horns. To use these weapons, you have to buy them with gold horns first. For example, if I wanted to use the Raider X3, I needed to purchase it for, I believe it was 8 gold horns. So I picked that up. It was either 8 or 10. I think it might be 10 based off of these. But yeah, if you wanted to use like a higher tier one, you just get the gold horns, you buy it from here, and then in the next game you play, you're able to craft it. Same thing goes with this Ember Bow 3. Serpent Gnasher, it's a Venom one, that's pretty cool. I have 13 saved up. I don't really want to spend it next because I don't exactly know what I want to spec into the next time I play. So now that we got all that out of the way, there are 2 game modes. There's Survival Mode and there's Saga Mode. I came into this game expecting to really enjoy survival mode, and it's not bad. It's your just typical survival mode. You start off with nothing, you build up your base, your fort. It's a standard survival mode, and I think it does it really well. So if you anybody want to play like an infinite lasting game mode, survival is the way to go. But Saga mode, now the 30 minutes to 2 hours, it is an estimation, of course. It is an estimation. That being said, I think it can last as long as you want. I haven't quite hit the timer on it yet, and I'm pretty sure I've went over 2 hours at some point. But Saga mode, pretty much what it is you have a base with NPCs. Those NPCs do all the crafting for you. You have to protect that base every night from hordes of enemies. And then during the day, you can go out and, you know, scavenge, take over bases. There's a lot to do in Saga mode, but the main thing is in Saga mode there is a main mission. You pick a saga and you try to complete the mission. But while you're out in the world, there's going to be people being captured. You got to go rescue random animals that comes from the heavens that you can commune with. There's a lot of random events that'll happen, along with just randomly placed bases, dungeons, caves, things like that you can go into and clear as well. There's a lot of randomness. The world is randomly generated. There are different areas that require certain clothing, certain bosses that are weak against certain elements, so it's important to kind of build up a slew of weaponry. Saga mode, in my opinion, is the best one to play. It's the most fun. So that's what we're going to take a look at. We're going to go and start a new game. No, we don't want matchmaking, just solo game. Yep. So this is considered a roguelike, because every time you start a new game, you start over from scratch. And every time you play, you do unlock something that would help your next run progress a little differently, maybe a little smoother. So for example, the first unlock I got was a villager starter kit. And that's why I have gear on right now. But so now we can take a look at the saga quests. We got the Jotun saga. This one's pretty simple. You just got to kill one of those big giant guys. It's considered the prologue for a reason. It's just teaching you. Now the next one is Wolf Saga. This is the one I've been trying to complete and haven't been able to complete it. It says find and repair the bridge to Glacier Peaks. I don't quite understand. It says defeat Fenrir, access the Forbidden Glacier Peaks by rebuilding an ancient bridge to Fenrir's lair, activate the lair by combining quests, events, hideouts, and Jotun fragments the Wolf Hungers. So this one gives 5 golden horns for completing. Haven't quite been able to complete it though, but I am pretty determined to finish. I would like to finish them all in order. I already finished the prologue. Next is going to be Wolf Saga. So as you can see, I start off with gear. That's because of the accessory pack thing. Now, one thing I would strongly recommend is try to get your gear up first. Definitely try to get your gear up first, but after that, start building these nodes. So there's a lumber yard, there's a mill, or like a journeyman mill, and then there is a farm. And then there's this thing. Don't exactly know how to work this thing yet. I'm still learning. We can open up the map. It is hidden by the boars. So as you can see, combat's pretty basic. Squares to normal attack. Triangle is to use one of your abilities. You do get more by changing out different weapons. There are quite a bit of weapons in the game. There's a camp. Let's go to the camp. Clear it out. Alright, so let's try to gather them up here. Yep, do big damage. Now, there is a dodge. It's not super useful until you get the warrior has a ability where it's an iframe. That's where it really becomes useful. Grab this chest. Of course, you can't have bases without loot at the end. Alright, so ooh, there's a lot of you guys here. Nice. Come here. I'm really close to leveling up, so I'd like to try to do that. I'm also wanting to pick up branches and... You have a shield. I don't really use it that often, though, to be honest with you. But I need flint, and I need branches. At level 3, you do unlock your mount. So think of it kind of like not necessarily League of Legends, but it's kind of that same premise where you start with nothing, and then you slowly build up, and you get stronger. I just leveled up. Okay, we're gonna step over here. Go to the blessings. This is where we can now pick our class. I could go Ranger, Warrior, or Guardian. Ranger definitely focuses on speed and agility. Warrior is just brute force. Guardian is, of course, resistances. I think the best way to start the game... I've never really tried Guardian. It is a very taunting focus class. I don't really know how useful that's going to be honest with you. Ranger I haven't really given a whole lot to, so we're going to go ahead and... I do want to use axes. Can you use axes? Yes, we'll go Guardian. We'll go Guardian. There we go. I spent that point. We'll try it out. I haven't really tried it. Kill these guys. Now I'm really wanting branches and flint, because I want to make a pickaxe and a normal axe. They don't like me stealing their treasure. Man, you guys are... Well, take a hint. Got it. We got some silver out of that too. Now these things are like little bombs. These things are funny. Oh, he hit it! Oh, he reflected that. Alright, we're gonna keep pushing. Cleared that base. He wants to play, so we'll give him some time. Also, every time you kill something, you cut down a tree, you do pick up souls. The souls are your main form of currency. Man, I hope I got enough stuff to... Branches are a huge problem for me in this game. There's another base. Let's go ahead and clear it out too. Oh, it's down there. There's a shrine. I don't know the difficulty down there though. See, there's another base up here. We'll go ahead and just... Oh, there's branches. See, I only have 3. That's not enough. Wolves, definitely want... Do plan on making an axe. And... What is this? That's new. Okay, there's different guys here. This one's a small camp. See, that bomb just took him out. Grab this chest. This chest gives so much XP, I love it. Okay, that one gave me some branches. That's good, that's good, that's good. So now let's head back and see if we can craft some basic tools, just so I can start mining and cutting some logs down. Now you do get souls for everything you do, from killing things, cutting down trees, breaking rocks. Alright, I gotta talk to the tool lady first. Need a flint, lumber axe. Yeah, there we go. So now the next thing I'm going to work on is getting me an axe. I really like the axes in this game. So we're gonna go for a raider axe. So I just need a couple more stone, which that I can do, I'd say pretty simply. Pretty simple, I should say. So right here, look at this stone. Is that enough stone? I think it was. I think that was enough stone. I'd like to get my axe before the next raid, which, if you look at the top right, there's a time there. There's a sundial. Alright, I would like to make a raider axe. Craft. Then you can also level up these guys to make them stronger, but also to craft you better things. So we leveled that up. Did get XP for it though, so that's kind of cool. I'm going to go with the axe mastery first, just to give me some extra damage early on. Yeah, I really like the axes. So now to make the next axe, I'm going to need... Hey, I can do it. That was a big upgrade already. Shoot. Can I get you to... Can I get a tier 3 axe? That'd be cool. Alright, let's see. That one, I can. That is insane. Alright. So I'm starting this run very, very smoothly. I'm going to open this up. I do have access to my horse now. Just press X, pull it out. Looks like they started on the left there, so we're going to go ahead and defend it first. So now if you look, I have some extra abilities now. I get that by smacking people. Boom. This one's going to be a really fast and easy run, or like defense-wise goes. I would say usually the first night you could probably skip defending it, but I'm just showing you how the defense goes. So go and whack him, get my R1 up. Also, it's good to kill these things because they drop certain loot as well that you might need for crafting. So, see if we can make it over here in time. I don't know if we will. We're cutting it really close. Really close. Alright, we did get... Yeah, we did get him. Look at that. Nice. So that is day 1, and now I can go around and I can gather different materials. So pretty much my goal now would be to try to get as many resources as I can to start up those resource nodes, because those will automatically give you resources that you need for things like repairs and upgrades, but it'll give it to you passively. And they're not necessarily cheap to start either. Do bear that in mind. These things, there's red, yellow, and blue ones. Of course, the red one's a health regen, the blue one's a mana regen, and then the yellow one is like to run fast. So this one I need 12 wooden boards, 9 cut stone, and 6 wrought iron. So I'm definitely a long ways from getting those things, but you can head out. I'll start doing things now. I just hit the desert region, by the way. Oh shoot, I didn't know there was a bomb there. But yeah, the desert region, if you look at the bottom left, you'll see a little heat gauge. Up on the top left, you'll see the temp. The higher the temp it is, the faster that gauge at the bottom fills up, so do keep that in mind. We're going to cool off a little bit here. We're going to go in there. We're going to see if we can clear this big boss dude. I'm starting to get a little overheated, but I think we can do this. We can do this. We got it. We got it. Okay, so real quick, we're gonna go cool off. I hit X. Sometimes it doesn't pull up the horse. I don't know why, but now we can run in there real quick, grab the loot. Mainly this chest I'm looking at. Yeah, we did level up from that as well, so that's neat. Neat. Cool, 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 cool. Grab everything. Get on the horse and get out of here. Nice, there's some wildlife there. Alright, so let's go back to the tree and see. We could do pain build, block enemy attacks with your shield to fill up a pain gauge, release to unleash a destructive wave that stuns enemies. That seems kind of cool, though. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna grab that one because we don't need the sword buff. So this seems to be kind of obvious. Let's try it out real quick. Let's find someone to smack. All right. What did we get? Mullen spices? I don't even know what that is. There is a waste shrine thing over here that we can teleport. So we're gonna go and grab it. Boom. I was hoping to find some enemies. There's another one over here? Look at all this loot. Get some seaweed. Don't know what it's for, but I figured we can use it for something. This is a shipyard. Oh, something else we can build. Interesting. Probably for boats. There's those blue mana refill things. We might as well grab it, right? Might as well grab it. Fill up our mana here. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and build up this gauge. Pretty darn cool, if I don't say it myself. Pretty darn cool. And if you're playing on PlayStation, you do get some of that feedback when you're blocking. Dang, that's insane. Actually does relatively decent damage for killing those guys. Pretty cool. That's water, you don't want to go in there. Let's clear this last camp and then we're going to go and call it. I think this video is getting a little extensive. But I just kind of wanted to show you as much as I could. Look at all this. All these materials. You can build ramps to get up on these taller ledges. Sadly, you can't really do that on the fly. Oh, dang, son. Oh, I didn't mean to fall. Did not mean to fall. Does blocking you not count? Interesting. Wow, they can hurt each other. So he seems to be immune. Ooh, oh, okay, you know what? If we can get to this Jotner in time, we're gonna do that. I was kind of hoping he would kill him. Nice. Oh man, I'm getting messed up. What is... There's a big giant dude. Ow! I'm stuck. Oh, he killed... Oh, you killed the other guy. Okay. You wanna give me potions? No potions? I was hoping I got a potion out of that. Oh, I'm dead. That's unfortunate. How do I not die? I guess at this point I'm pretty much dead. So that's what happens when you die. You can get revived. I believe the warrior has a way of reviving himself. I sadly don't. So when you die, you do lose a good chunk of your souls. And then I have to go run back and try to get my loot real quick. Which isn't like equipment, it's mostly just... Where was I at? I'm here. Too bad I didn't grab that. I'm really not that far away. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. Overall, it's a really, really fun game. If you can get it on sale, by all means, the cheaper the better. But even for full price, $20, the game's well worth it. There's a lot of content here. There's a lot. Every time you finish a game, you unlock a bunch of stuff, and then that makes you want to start a new game so you can try the new stuff out, or try a different class you unlocked, or try different weapons you unlocked, or something. They do a really good job at getting you addicted and wanting you to keep playing another round, another round, another round, another round. If all you're wanting is an endless survival game, this has that too, but the saga mode is a lot of fun. I would recommend at least just giving it a shot. And besides, I think to unlock the classes and a lot of the stuff in the game, you kind of have to do saga mode. Survival is just there for fun, but if you want to extend your account, progress your account, they want you to play the saga modes, which the saga mode is a lot of fun, so I don't really have a problem with that. I think they should have ways for people who play on survival mode to unlock these things, just to give people the option to play what they want, not forcing them to play saga, but they do make saga a lot of fun, at least in my opinion, so it's not hurting me any. Other than that, I think that pretty much sums it up. I'm pretty sure I went over everything in the game, including dying. So yeah, if you liked the video, give it a like. If you want to see future content similar to this one, hit that subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.